He's like timing us.
And somebody at home is going, these motherfuckers aren't funny.
They told us it was an hour, and they were an hour and 3 minutes. What
Sons
the fuck
of
were they
bitches.
thinking?
My
I booked an
scheduled
hour to
time.
sit here, listen to these fuckers.
Yeah.
We're lucky.
No,
We're very thankful to our listeners. You guys can hold on for a fucking minute.
No,
Okay?
it's like a little octopus that you turn inside out, and one way is a smiley face, the other way is a frowny face. And guys have been buying it for their girlfriend, so their girlfriend will just pop it and put it right beside them, and it's like, oh, she's not happy. Here's some French fries, and she's like, happy now. And I'm like, you know what? That could save a lot of marriages, work, relationships and things like. Just because men don't know. We don't. We have no idea. Some girl is pissed and we're like, hey, how's it going? They're like, oh, it's great. And then 2 seconds later, they're like, I want to fucking murder that guy by drill bitting his fucking eyeballs out. And the guy's like, she's so nice. I'm glad we're friends because we're stupid. Like, that's really what it is. So.
I try to give you looks. I try to kind of be
it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I try. I really try.
I know.
Listen, I have destroyed one marriage and now I'm successful in a second one. Okay? So far. So successfully so far. Please don't leave me. I love you.
Ooh, you didn't notice I got a bird on shirt.
What the fuck?
A bird on my shirt. And the whole episode I had a bird on my shirt.
That's
Pretty bird.
very weird. I'll be honest. This is some weird shit. Okay, let's do a morning motivation. We talked yesterday about perspective. What should we talk about today? Deep dives. Let's talk about deep dives.
Deep dives.
There's a huge movement of people trying to bring information to light. We've covered a lot of times talking about conspiracies and things of that nature, where these people who were categorized as conspiracy theorists, which has gone back, we found out, back to the 50s and 60s, where these conspiracy theorist people essentially were named as such to discredit them. And with the modern advancement of communications and technologies and things of that nature, we found that a lot of these blatant lies were exactly that. So a lot of truth is coming to light, but I want to encourage people to stop taking things at face value. And I know that sounds like bad advice, but hear me out. Is that a lot of the time we don't take that extra minute to find out or verify or confirm things. And when you do some research, you find out that the majority of laws and rules and things that we have to adhere by are controlled by these set of organized steps and systems that have been in play for a long period of time. The problem is that we're not encouraged to dig deeper. We're not encouraged to find out how to bypass or work through that system. And what's created is essentially a bureaucracy that is very difficult to manage, very difficult to navigate. So a lot of the time we're being thrown a lot of information, especially on the mainstream media, and also by people who have been shown to be providing very accurate information, are being criticized, and then in turn they're being fed false information to be bamboozled themselves. So I want to encourage people to, hear things out, to give it that offer of listening to what people have to say. But remember that you don't have to outright criticize people if you disagree with their opinion. You don't have to attack them. But you can take that information away and then do a deep dive. Go find out for yourself. Take the time. Read a book about it. Even just Google it and look at the Wikipedia page. Just take a little bit more time to discover the validity of certain things. And I say that knowing that it's a very difficult thing to not argue with people who you know are fucking retarded. And it's very difficult when you see somebody who's like, that guy's a fucking pedophile, and people are like, really? He's supposed to be a good guy, and then it all comes to light. Now those same people now are saying that some pretty aggressive things that, I'll be honest with you, I don't think people want to believe in general. So I encourage people to not to jump the gun and attack without valid information, but take it away. Instead of believing or not believing, it's kind of the idea of, I accept receipt of this information, let me go validate, right? Just because you receive the information doesn't mean you have to, now it has to be part of my soul. No, you saw, I've received this information, let me go and try and validate it. That's what we're missing, that step, I think, a lot of times. And I really feel that we need to get back to that. You can be knowledgeable without being viewed as an expert. You can just be knowledgeable of things. The idea of it's not about being a jack of all trades, it's about being a capable human and taking the time to research things, taking the time to create a valid opinion. And I really think that that's something we need to keep doing, just to kind of get through the fog that we're dealing with these days. And I think that's all I have to say. Crystal, where can everybody find you?
That was great, by the way.
Thanks.
Everybody can find me at Simply Me on YouTube, Crystal Morency on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And Dino, Lord Dino.
Guys, Dino the Genetic Marvel on Dino the Genetic Marvel on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Also, Morning Motivational Rant, guys. We're all over the place. We're on YouTube, Instagram. We have a Facebook fan page. Our audio of our podcast is also available on Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Overcast Podcasts, Radio Public, and Spotify. Please like, share, subscribe. In the meantime, stay motivated. We're going 7 days a week at 10 a.m. We will see you tomorrow. Have a great day, guys.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.